So we just got back from surfing. Well, I don't know, you cannot really call it surfing. And we waited for a couple of hours to wait until the tide would drop a little bit so that the conditions got better. And it was actually quite big. And, from the sidelines, it always looks way smaller than it is when you're in. And today it was actually really big. It was really big. And we decided to pedal out and try. And, we got led by our mind because it looked so good, it looked so clean. And then when we paddled in, the ocean taught us a lesson. And this is something that Migo just said, and I actually completely agree. Sometimes, people always encourage you to always, do it and be confident and just do it, and that you can always do more that you can do, and that's so true. However, when the ocean, when it comes to surfing, and this goes for some things in life, and I know this because I always reach high, and therefore I always feel harder when I do, and that's fine. That's the way how I learn. But one thing is really true, that sometimes in order to be truly ready for something, we need to prepare our vessel, meaning that when it comes to surfing, you need to get stronger. Not only do you need to be paddle fit, you also need to be able to deal with the impacts, because actually strength is one thing, but if you're not able to deal with the impact and be comfortable in the water and being held underwater for so long, and know how to move with your equipment and everything, then you're going to hurt yourself really, really bad. Things can go extremely wrong. And that's one metaphor for life, I think. One thing that I'm asking you is, have you prepared your vessel for that? Have you taken the physical steps in order to receive that manifestation, to embody that person? Are you able to deal with the impact that you're going to make? And perhaps the falls? Are you prepared for the challenges? Like, how equipped are you? And when you train yourself, when you train your mind, when you train your body, whatever you're going to do, there is going to be one day that you're truly ready. I mean, you're never truly ready for something, but you can prepare. And success is where opportunity meets preparation. And that's what I think is so important to realize, is that yes, you can always try and reach for the stars, but it's equally as important to build yourself up in order to take that step. So that's my message for today. To share this little message with you all, that was about attaining true freedom. And I was listening to Jim Carrey yesterday, and something that he was talking about was that we human beings always want to add to our personality or to our identity, and it doesn't make any sense that when you start adding up to yourself, because you think that once you attain this or you attain that you'll be more worthy or more free or more loved or whatever. So yeah, it is so on point, because we cannot add to ourselves. That's the conclusion that we have to come to, is that we, as we are in this moment, we are perfectly whole already. And that in itself is true freedom. It's feeling whole, feeling like you don't need anything, feeling like you're prosperous and loved, because you are so accepting of yourself and who you are in this moment. You have to realize that you will not become anything more than that you are right now. And the fact that you want to add your personality or your identity just comes from being afraid of not being enough, or being afraid of not being loved already as you are. And yeah, I just wanted to share that, because we can get so distracted by external factors and Instagram or whatever, things like that, and it almost makes us feel like we're not enough. In fact, you were already born whole, you were born abundant, you were born free, and you were born exactly with everything that you ever needed in your life. But when we grow up, we are forced to do all these educations and have that job and that certain income, and I don't know, have the wealth and the acceptance and validation. And it almost makes us think like we're not enough just by who we are. And yeah, I just thought that that was a beautiful message, that you will never ever be more, or be more beautiful, be more rich, be more prosperous, be more abundant, be more loved, be more, I don't know, whole than you are right now. So yeah, just a little message from me today. I hope you all are well to share this thought with you. And I had to sit in the shadow for a little bit because otherwise I'm looking like this to my screen. It's not very pleasant for you to watch. But yeah, how incredible would it be if we could all look to social media and our external lives, to the lives of others, in a way that we see our untapped potential, instead of comparing our lives to what we are lacking, seeing what we are lacking. And I think this switch that we are able to make with our mindset and the way that we perceive the world really opens up so much opportunity, so much, you know, this is essentially shifting from lack into abundance mindset. Because what you do is you finally start to see the same reality through a different filter, and that different filter allows you to become the best version of you. If you can look to Instagram every single morning, or I don't know, whenever you look on social media, and you can see other people posting, you know, good things that are happening in their life, if you can switch to how incredible is that for them and what they are doing I can do, then suddenly we are shifting our comparison mindset into an opportunity mindset, into abundance mindset, into an empowering thought that will help you to really see through the lens of, start shifting into seeing what is actually possible for you. And yeah, I think social media is an incredible tool to spread positivity, to empower each other, and to show each other our untapped potential. And if it's used in an intentional way, then you can truly impact so many lives with this device that we're all holding in our hands every single day. And how you perceive things, how you perceive people, how you perceive the world is truly on you. It is only a reflection of you. So if what you're seeing isn't nice and is making you feel bad, ask yourself, why is this making me feel bad, or what lack in me am I recognizing within myself, and how can I change that around to see how that can be healed, how I can move into that opportunity, or how you can create the life that you love to live. Not comparing yourself to others, but just recognizing that what you're seeing is actually your untapped potential, because what is existing in others already exists in you. You can be, do, or have anything that you desire. So yeah, just a little food for thought. Wanted to share this with you. Hope you all have an incredible day, and sending you tons of love. Yeah, very beautiful, serene vibe right now. And I don't know how you all always feel, but nature always brings out these unexpected messages and, you know, ideas. And I truly believe it. If we walk through nature, we synchronize with the sounds of nature, and therefore we synchronize with our own center again. We tune in. And so I found a spot here that's a little bit shielded from the wind, not entirely, as you can see. But I wanted to talk about this question that I asked my YouTube community. And if you haven't already checked out my channel, please do so, because there's actually so much value that I bring to you on there that will help you to grow into the best version of yourself. Even more value than I give here on Instagram. So yeah, if that's something that you're looking for, that is to be for you. But one thing that I was discussing on my channel this morning, was actually the question that completely shifted my life, that completely shifted the way that I was viewing my options and things that I could be doing. And that one question is, what would you be doing if money wasn't an issue? If money wasn't an issue, would you be doing the same, or would your life look completely different? And I'm guessing that for most of you, your life would look completely different, because usually we only allow our minds to think about our options within the certain limitations that we have right here and right now. Usually money, that's one of the things that contributes to how you see your possibilities around you. So when you allow your mind to explore these options for you without having to think about money, you actually look way more, you look so much better to what you could be doing, how you could be using your potential, how you could be using your skills and talents to monetize whatever you want to do, whatever you're passionate about. Or maybe you will be living in a completely different way. Maybe you would go different about your health. Maybe you would live in a different place. All these kind of things. And the reason why this question is so powerful, literally so powerful, is because wherever we allow our minds to go, wherever we place our attention, is where energy will flow. And this is also how your brain will quite literally find the solutions to the question that you're asking yourself, because we cannot align our actions with a certain thing, with a certain outcome, if we don't first ask ourselves the right question. So asking yourself this question will highly contribute to changing your life's perspective, changing the way that you're going about life and what you're creating right now. So yeah, let me know if you have any experience with this, and also what would you be doing when money wasn't an issue. I'm very curious to know that you can find this peace and harmony within your life in the current circumstances that you are dealing with right now. I feel in the world there's so much happening, and you know, we are also blessed with the opportunity to create a place within ourselves that we can nurture and grow in and expand in. And I want you to know that your happiness or the way that you feel right now is not bound to anything that's happening outside of you. And the more you can nurture your inner peace and your body and your happiness and your emotions, and choosing your emotions, because we all have that blessing to choose our emotions and to choose the thoughts that will bring us those beautiful emotions: gratitude, happiness, abundance, you know, joy. We all have these moments within ourselves and within our hearts and memories. So all we have to do is to revisit those moments, to feel that emotion right now, so that you can create this beautiful place within yourself while you're still working on your dreams, while you're still striving for the things that you want to accomplish. And maybe it's not already there yet, but we have to understand that the more we focus on our inner peace and our inner state of being in a beautiful state, the more that reality is going to reflect it back to us with the external circumstances that we want to experience, that we want to have, that we want to create within our lives. So yeah, this is just a small and short message, as I usually do, to